Going on, guys? Chris Grant here. And the other day, I shared a Twitter thread about how to find your first Amazon to Amazon flip. And these kind of things where we go into the Keep a Product Finder can be confusing. I do add screenshots and things like that, but I figured that a follow-up video might actually be a little bit more helpful. So in the next 2 or 3 minutes, I want to show you exactly how to find your first Amazon to Amazon flip. And I don't want you to be confused, though, because this is not the only way to do it. This is just one of many ways that you could do it. And this way is super, super simple. So I'm going to show you exactly how to go through the entire process. Now, we're going to be using the Keep a Product Finder. You might also hear it called KPF quite often, but it's over at keepa.com. You see it in the data section and then in the product finder. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to mess with the sales rank first. So in the sales rank section, I want to make sure that items are actually selling. Even though sales rank is just a snapshot in time, this is going to limit the amount of results that we get so that we aren't overwhelmed by what we see. So what I'm going to do is in the current sales rank section, I'm going to say I only want to see items that are ranked under 250,000 at the moment. You could change that. Maybe you're only comfortable going to 100,000 or 150, whatever it is. I'm a little bit more comfortable with larger sales ranks as long as we know how to read the Keepa graph. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is Amazon. I want them to be currently out of stock. Now, that doesn't mean they're always out of stock. It just means they don't have any stock right now. So what this will do is this is going to find us products that we may not be able to buy at this very moment. However, there are some ways, and I'll make another video on how to find items that may be in stock right now that you can flip, because it's literally just changing one little thing here and Keep a Product Finder. But what we're going to do is we're going to say out of stock currently on Amazon, but the 30-day average price from Amazon, I want that to be $5 in the from section. And I'm going to leave the to section blank. Now, this means that the price of the item that Amazon is selling could be $5.01. It could be 501 cents. It could be 5,001 cents, whatever that is. Okay. But then in the new section, well, what I want to do is I want to see items where the current price is at least double what Amazon's 30-day average price is. So in the current price, we're going to put in $10 here. We're going to leave the to blank. Now, this is not going to be perfect, but it's really going to cut down on a lot of products, and it's going to give us those products where the sell price from a new third-party seller, whether they're FBA or FBM, is at least double that $5 price at a minimum. Now, you're going to find some items where, the average 30-day price from Amazon might be $10, and the price from a third-party seller might be $12. Those aren't going to be winners, but we'll be able to find enough that this will make sense. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in we're going to choose a category. Okay. Because 324,000 ASINs is just way too many. Now, you can choose any category you want, but for this example, I'm going to use toys and games. Toys and games sell all year round, not just during Q4. We'll pop toys and games in there. Now I'm down to 4,538 ASINs. That's still a lot of products to go through. So I'm going to add in one more item here, and that's going to be the new offer count. In the new offer count, I'm going to make the 30-day average number of new offers at least 3, okay? This means that it'll be much fewer there'll be a lot less private label products. There will be some still sprinkled in there. And that brings me down to 3,565 products. That's still a ton. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to make a little bit of a revision. And I'm going to say, you know what? Only show me the products where the current sales rank is under 150,000. And that gets me down to 2,764. All right. Still a ton to look through, but it'll be worth it because you'll be able to create a tracking for a lot of these products where you'll be able to get leads well into the future. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit Find Products, and this is going to take you to this data page here. And what we can see is this very first item looks like the current new third-party FBA price is $79 on this Lego Icons Bouquet of Roses. All right. If we scroll over, we're going to see that the Amazon price is usually around $59.98 on this particular product. Now, that's probably not really enough spread to make any money. So I'm going to keep looking here. This next item here, I know that they file IP complaints, so I'm going to go ahead and stay away from those. Party sticks and glow sticks, those really look like a PL item. Not sure. Those might be just a bundle from Dollar Tree. I can't say 100% for sure. But I'm going to go ahead and look at these Lego Valentine Lovebirds here. All right. $39.95 is what the current buy box is. The lowest new third-party FBA is at $31.99. And if we come over to Amazon, we can see their 30-day average price is $14.53. That is definitely enough spread for me to be able to make some money. And what we can look at here is we can see that, well, sure enough, over the past 3 months, Amazon's been out of stock quite a bit, but they come in stock on occasion. Now, there are a good amount of sellers. It's been up almost to 150, around 142. But we can see that, well, the price is still going up as the number of sellers goes back down and starting to get back down to around 50 here. All right. But what I can see, if I look really closely, I'm going to just zoom in right here. I can see some spots where Amazon has come back in stock. February the 1st or 2nd right here, they were in stock at $12.99. Again, on what day is this? The 6th, they were in stock at $12.99. Looks like they came in stock here at $37.12, which is weird. But then, let's see here. Looks like $12.99 for a very short period of time right here. And now it says $12.99 new. I'm guessing that may have been Amazon. It's not really perfect because Keepa can't grab everything. But there have been some places where I can find this for $12.99 from Amazon. So now our job is to track this product and get an alert the next time that it comes up at $12.99. Now, I am personally someone who really only buys from Amazon for an Amazon to Amazon flip. I don't do a ton of them, but if I do them from Amazon only. I know other people will buy from third-party sellers, and that's fine. Whatever your risk tolerance is, just make sure that if you're buying it from a third-party seller, they've got good reviews and things like that. But again, I would be very careful with that, and I'll say that over and over again, no matter what. Okay? Now that you've found this particular product and you know that it will make money, of course, you can go check with Seller Amp or something like that over on Amazon. We come over to Amazon here and we can see, oh, well, it looks like my buy box right now is at $42.99 locally. And if I can get this for $13, and even at $31.49, my profit would be $8.99. $42.99 would be $18 in profit. Not necessarily a bad buy here. So I'm going to track this product. And I just click the track product here. And I say, you know what? Let me know when Amazon comes in at $13 or less. Okay? And I'm going to track this for the next year. I'm going to go ahead and hit start tracking. And now I'm going to get an email. I'm going to get a push notification to my phone because I have the app on my phone. If you have a third-party tool, something like Flip Alert from the Buy Box folks or something else that tracks these kind of things, you can pop it in there too because sometimes those can be a little bit faster. But this is exactly how to not only find your first Amazon to Amazon flip today, but to create a tickler file or a future pipeline of leads for Amazon to Amazon flips. Not super hard to do, especially if you got some extra time or if you've run out of capital. This is a great way to ensure that you have leads well into the future. And it's completely above board. You just can't use your Prime benefits from Amazon. You need to make sure not to try to go over buying limits or anything like that. And super simple, okay? Make sure that you go back and you try this with other price bands. Do this in other categories because flips will be all across the board. They'll be in toys, grocery. They'll be in shoes and clothing, of course, tools, watches, all kinds of things that you can buy when they're discounted from Amazon. And if you want to learn even more about how to work Keepa like a pro, I'd suggest you go check out Keepa Academy. That's something that we put together. I'll drop a link down in a tweet below this one. That may be helpful for you guys. All right. If you have any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer anything that you've got, and I hope this was helpful. Talk to you guys soon.